We are live here for Game 6 between the number 2 seeded Brooklyn Nets and the number 3 seeded Milwaukee Bucks. This is Game 6, and the Nets lead the series 3-2. We've got a good one here tonight. The Nets can end the series tonight and move on to the Eastern Conference Finals, or the Bucks can come at home and force a Game 6. We will see. We got Kevin Durant coming off his 49-point game, and we've got James Harden much better looking than he was in Game 5, and we are ready to go. This game is on ESPN. If you're looking to follow along here, that would be great. We got the game coming up in a couple of minutes, I would think. So stick around. I got a good one. Really, really intense game here. This has been an amazing series so far, and it's going to be a great one. Game 6. What do you expect here tonight? I've got the Nets. We'll see if the Nets can pull this off. Personally, I think the Nets can pull this off tonight. But we'll see. No Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is not playing tonight. He is still nursing his ankle injury that he suffered in Game 4. And he's not ready to go. But James Harden and Kevin Durant are leading the Nets today. Harden, after playing for 46 minutes and only had 5 points, looking for a better performance tonight. And Kevin Durant putting up a 49-point, 16 rebound, 10 assist, triple-double. And it's Game 6 in Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. Can the Bucks force a Game 7? We will see. Nobody's been able to guard Kevin Durant in this series successfully for the Milwaukee Bucks. Many people have tried it. PJ Tucker, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, they've all tried. PJ has had a bit of success, but besides that, nobody else really. And we'll see what we've got here tonight. It's going to be a good one. I have the Nets winning this game and moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals. We shall see if that will happen. I think James Harden is going to put up a better performance tonight. I think he will make some sort of an impact. It'll be coming up in a few. Stick around. Currently, the Bucks are favored to win 53% in the matchup predictor. But my keys for the Nets, it's obviously get your scores going, try and get James Harden to facilitate, get Kevin Durant ready to go, get him some open shots, let him get heated up and warmed and ready to go, and then try and get Joe Harris involved. Joe Harris has really struggled this series overall, honestly. He hasn't made a lot of his 3 balls. We'll see what he can do today. But he has not been too great so far in this series, Joe Harris. The 6'6" small forward. He's averaging only 12 points per game and only shooting, well, he is shooting around 50% from 3, but he's not making a lot of them. That's the problem. He's only shooting 45% from the field. So Joe Harris needs to get his game up to the next level. I think give him some more chances, especially. And then we know KD, what he's going to do. Harden, he's getting that hamstring a bit warmed up a little. We'll see what he can do. He only had 5 points, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds in Game 5. Those are the guys, really. And then Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin is in the starting lineup as that center. He's pretty much become a big 4 for this team now. Blake Griffin has really taken his game to the next level in these playoffs, and he's been dunking all of a sudden. Blake Griffin, he's had about 10 points per game, 11 points per game in this series, and he's also shooting the 3-ball 32%. And looks like we are ready to go here. I have the Nets winning. We got the Nets versus Bucks, Game 6, about to go underway in Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. Crowd's already pumped up and ready to go here. And we are almost in tip-off here. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. James Harden, Joe Harris in the backcourt. Jeff Green getting in the starting role tonight with Kevin Durant and Blake Griffin. Then for the Bucks, got Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton as a two backcourt, PJ Tucker, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Brook Lopez. Those are your starting lineups for tonight. Milwaukee is wearing the black color uniforms and white if I'm correct. And tip-off is just underway, Katie and Brooke Lopez. High marquee matchup tonight, much we've been anticipating, and off we go. And the Bucks have the tip as Giannis receives it. And here we go in reserve form. Game 6, Brooklyn leads 3-2. And here is Middleton. Giannis finds Brooke Lopez. Brooke Lopez was pretty active. Game 5, and he misses that shot. Nice rebound there by Blake Griffin. And James Harden immediately is ball handling right now, being guarded by Middleton. We'll see if he can have that burst like he did when he was healthy, as Joe Harris kicks it out. Jeff Green, 7 out of 7, and almost made that. He was 7 out of 7 from downtown in game. As Giannis tries a Euro. Giannis all the way. Puts the first points up on the board, 2-0. As Harden does a terrible pass, and that's a turnover. James Harden, loose start tonight, turns it over. And here's Giannis again, being guarded by Lowe. And that is way off. Giannis was way off there. Gets his own rebound, and he lost it. It is Brooklyn ball. Giannis is unstoppable in the paint. We all know that. Unless you have some sort of wall there, he's going to find it very, very easy. In the paint, Giannis is one of the best players, and probably the best player in the league, Giannis Antetokounmpo. As here's James Harden, again being guarded by Middleton. Finds Joe Harris. Joe Harris going to quick pull up trigger. That doesn't go. And here's Giannis. There's the wall from Brooklyn. Finds Drew Holiday. Holiday with a pump fake. Drives. Finds Lopez. Lopez going to pull up for a 3. Nope. And KD goes up and grabs his rebound. Kevin Durant haven't touched the ball yet. Let's see how he does. Finds Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin gets a fake. Has his move. Jeff Green going to try another one, and that is 2 off there. As Drew Holiday grabs the board. Giannis Euro finds PJ Tucker in the corner. Lopez off glass. And it's 4-0 Milwaukee. And here's Kevin Durant. Let's see if he can get off to a hot start. Durant pulls up. Easy money. That's a sniper right there, Kevin Durant. Mid-range jumpers, money all the time. First points for Brooklyn. Giannis being guarded by Blake Griffin. That's been a matchup throughout this series. Middleton finds Lopez. Lopez, another 3. That's short. Durant goes up and gets it again. Harden finds Jeff Green, and he almost loses it. 2 former teammates from the Houston Rockets last year, James Harden and Jeff Green, in the playoffs. Harden does it behind the back pass. It's kickball by Middleton. There you look at Steve Nash. I think he's done an incredible job. This series, the Nets are playing some pretty good defense as well in this series. And Steve Nash has done pretty well, I think. James Harden was able to come back. Steve Nash allowed it. That's another turnover by Harden. Griffin not able to control. Giannis puts it up and in over Griffin. Nice start here from the Bucks, taking advantage of those turnovers from James Harden. As Durant didn't have too great of a start in Game 5, then heat up, and there's another turnover. That's a 3rd turnover by James Harden. You don't want to see shades of his playoff choking again. As PJ Tucker, top of the key, comes up short. James is having a very, very rough start. 3 turnovers already. We hope it's not one of his other playoff horrenduses. As low as that was Griffin. Tried to line up a 3, doesn't go in. But shooting a 3-ball well, hasn't made a single one. As Middleton draws the foul on Harden, that's Harden's first foul. He also has 3 turnovers. So James Harden is not off to too great of a start tonight. 3 bad passes really for Harden. And the Bucks have taken advantage. Currently 6-2 Milwaukee early on. Blake Griffin has done a pretty good job on Giannis this series. As Middleton is heading to the line, hits the first one. Chris Middleton shooting really, really great from the free throw line. Middleton hits that second one too. From Texas A&M is Chris Middleton, 6'7", the 29-year-old, averaging 20 points per game this season. As there's a pass, Harden to Durant, and this time Durant turns it over. It's 8-2 Milwaukee. Holiday pulls up for 3. That doesn't go. Harris gets the rebound. And here's Harden. Finds Joe Harris. Harris with the drive, and that's blocked by Lopez. Nice play defensively. Up ahead to Giannis. Finds the Euro, and he draws it, and one. The Greek Freak. Count it. It's 10-2. As Giannis is going to head to the line, only shooting 43% from the free throw line is Antetokounmpo. So he's been struggling. He's unstoppable in the paint, is Giannis. Take a look at his free throws. He's not shooting too great. I mean, recently in the series, he's only been shooting like 43%. Giannis takes his time on free throws, and that one rattles in. Mike Budenholzer, his job might be on the line here. We will see. He's been the head coach for the Bucks for quite a few years. Always come up short in the playoffs. We'll see without Kyrie Irving if they're not able to take advantage. As Harden tries a step back 3 over Giannis, and you bet it. James Harden, a step back jumper. 4-3. First triple goes down tonight. As Lopez underneath and Lopez off glass. That's good. 13-5 Bucks. It was good to see James Harden hit those step back 3, his signature shot that he's hit so much of throughout these years. That none of those went down in Game 5. Harden was 0 of 6 from downtown. In Game 5, as he finds Durant in the post being guarded by PJ Tucker. Clock down to 2. Durant, that's short. Giannis gets the board. Nice defense there from PJ Tucker. The acquisition from the Rockets at the trade deadline. He's panned out great in these playoffs, starting in the forward spot in the starting lineup. As Holiday, that's a nice fadeaway J. And it's a 10-point lead for the Bucks, 15-5. Approaching halfway to go here in the first quarter. No teams have called timeout. Milwaukee shooting 50%. Durant pulls up at 3. That is too strong. Holiday grabs the board. Drew Holiday has made a big difference. Holiday, top of the key, 3, and he nails it. Drew Holiday, and it is now a 13-point lead for these Bucks. Great start. And Brooklyn calls timeout after Milwaukee hits another 3. 18-5 Bucks early on. Drew Holiday shooting that 3 ball. After that good start by the Bucks, Nets have to call timeout and readjust here. As Giannis is the leading scorer so far with 7 already. Antetokounmpo has already grabbed 4 rebounds as well. This is a really good start here for the Bucks. Really, really good, actually. We'll see if they can keep that, as we all know what happened in Game 5. They gave up that 16-point lead at halftime. Even without James Harden 100%, it was all KD at the end. I made a live reaction to that, if you haven't checked that out already. It was pretty entertaining. I'd expect the Nets to come back. You better stay tuned. The game has just started. Got a whole lot to go. Quick start for the Bucks. We've known that they do that, but can they finish is always the question. And we are back here. After the break, the Nets shooting 1 of 6 from 3. Harden has only stepped back 3 as they're down by 13 early on. Under 6 to go here in the first quarter. Here's Durant in the post being guarded by Middleton. Durant nails it. Kevin Durant. And it is an 11-point game here. Bucks 18, Brooklyn 7. As that's a nice play by Jeff Green on the defensive end. And here's Durant. Finds Harden. He's being doubled, actually. Harden being guarded by PJ Tucker. As Durant once again being guarded by Middleton. Here's Durant, attacks and throws it down. Kevin Durant with a slam there. Nice move in that burst over Middleton. And 4 quick points for the Nets. I can't show you the game. As Holiday drives, that's a nice move there. Holiday finds Tucker in the corner. 3! That's way too strong. It's an air ball. I can't show you it for copyright purposes. It's on ESPN. So it's not that everybody has it. It would be a free. I can't show ESPN for free. It's not that kind of channel. So here's Durant. Clock down to 4 and he misses that shot. Giannis spins. Nice ball. That's a nice job by Harden. Great steal there, James Harden. Not too shabby defensively, especially in stealing the ball. He's one of the best stealers in the league, actually. As Blake Griffin sets a screen for Harden. Blake Griffin gonna take his 3 and he gets it to go. Blake Griffin gets a 3 and that's a 7-0 run for the Brooklyn Nets coming out of that timeout. It's 18-12. Here's Brooklyn. They have an answer. And making plays defensively, James Harden. How about that?
Bradley drives one deep to right field. Bradley drives one deep to right field.
As we are back from the timeout, and there is a tip in by Lopez. Nice play there as Mike James is checked into the game for the Brooklyn Nets. For James Harden, as Durant, as Griffin, Harris, and Green are still in the court. As Durant, that's a tough fadeaway, comes up short. And here's Antetokounmpo, finds Holiday, who comes up short there for three. And here's Mike James, has done pretty well off that bench as backup guard. As Griffin is hot from three, almost gets that one to go. And it's in and out. Hey, how are you doing? It's been a good start so far. As here's Connaughton, that's a deep three. That doesn't go. And Griffin grabs that rebound. As here is Durant navigating. Nice crossover there. Gets around Lopez and puts it up and in. KD makes it a 6-point game. Yeah, it was crazy. That comeback was unreal, actually. As here is Holiday. He drives and he puts it in. Nice move there by Drew Holiday. As Connaughton, for some reason, quickly fouls Durant out of nowhere. As we've got people checking in, we've got Landry Shamet and James Harden coming back into the game. Joe Harris is checking out. As you go back to the Durant drive, it's too hard to guard this guy. Even with that Achilles, people are always forgetting that Achilles injury that Durant suffered. It's not that easy to come back from those kind of injuries. Those are career-changing, and he just looks as good, if not better, than he was before, KD. So you've got to give him credit. As Mike James with the drive finds an open Jeff Green in the corner. Shooting practice won't go that time. And Giannis grabs another rebound. Stacking up those rebounds early on for Antetokounmpo. As he's guarded in the post by Green. As Antetokounmpo spins, puts up a wild floater, and he's fouled. Jeff Green on the foul there. A minute 50 left in this first quarter, 22-14, Milwaukee on top. As Giannis is going to head to the line for free throws, Milwaukee is now in the bonus. That's 5 team fouls on the Nets. Antetokounmpo really takes his time when shooting free throws. So if you remember, there was a timer that they put in Barclays Center that you can only take 10 seconds between free throws. And out of nowhere, randomly the officials just called that a 10-second violation. As Giannis is going to try that first free throw, that goes down very nicely. I mean, I get it, though. I mean, obviously you're going to be mad. I mean, that's how bad it was. It was historically it was a historically bad collapse. So, like, I'm sure other fans like you were really mad. I mean, can't blame you. That was horrible. I mean, just how it is in the NBA. When teams blow leads, obviously, it's just really, really heartbreaking. As Giannis, that one was too short. Nice putback by PJ Tucker. As Connaughton tries a wild three, and Jeff Green, okay? Spider-Man goes up and gets that. As Kevin Durant, being guarded by Connaughton, gets around him. Finds Shamet. And James Harden has come back into the game. Nice pass to Shamet. Shamet, a mid-range jumper. That's too short. PJ Tucker grabs a rebound. It looks like Durant might be facing up to guard Antetokounmpo. They switch. Jeff Green. Giannis with shot clock down to 5. Steamrolls ahead. And he plows in for the easy layup. Giannis is unstoppable when he does that. Nobody can stop him with that size, power, and speed. As here's Durant. KD. Drives. KD attacking. KD mid-range fadeaway. You bet. KD. Easy. Approaching 40 seconds to go in this first quarter. Middleton in the post being guarded by Mike James. Finds Antetokounmpo, puts up a wild floater. That's way off, and there's another foul. Giannis is getting multiple free throw attempts here. He's going to go for 3 free throw attempt number 5 and 6 already in this game. That's a foul on Durant. That looks to be his first foul. Take a look back at the Giannis freight train attack. I mean, he's just unstoppable when that kind of stuff happens. It's just the shooting that really hurts us. We've got a timeout on the court. Never mind. There's no timeout. Giannis with 10 points already, 7 boards. Already closing in on that double-double. It's 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. Make that 3 out of 5. As you see those Brooklyn fans, they're counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7 to make sure Giannis gets it off before 10 seconds go off. I mean, it's hilarious. This is really, really funny. I mean, he takes a really long time. I mean, this is really, really long. I mean, yeah, you can take your time, but I mean, at some point, gee, man, how much do you have to practice? Practice before the game, Giannis. Come on. Did you see those Nets fans are getting a bit frustrated there? Man, I've never seen anybody take this long shooting free throws and hit bricks all the time. As Giannis misses that one pretty bad. Nice play by PJ. He's unable to get on it. And there's Joe Harris with the board. Giannis, Durant. Look at Durant. Finds Jeff Green. Jeff Green going to try a 3. That time it's good. Jeff Green from downtown. It's back to 6. Last possession of the first quarter goes to the Bucks here. Chris Middleton. That's a nice shot there by Jeff Green. Hits his first 3, 1 out of 3 from downtown. Jeff Green was incredible. Hit 7 threes and had 25 points roughly in Game 5. Big changer is Giannis. That's another foul there. It's on Jeff Green again. That's his second, I think. Wow. Take a look at Giannis driving. I mean, yeah, there's feet moving from Jeff Green there. That's a blocking foul. Is Antetokounmpo's going to get some more free throws. He's been getting so many free throws in this game already, Giannis. He's 2 out of 6 is Antetokounmpo. Gonna attempt 2 more here. And that one goes down for Giannis. Finally makes a free throw. As that's his 3rd made free throw in the game, Giannis. 4.1 left in this first quarter. 26-19 Bucks on top. Shooting overall 52% in the playoffs. Antetokounmpo from the free throw line. And that one is way off. Durant goes up and gets it. The clock's down to 2. Harden. And that's not going to get off in time. Harris puts it up, makes it, but that's not going to count. It is 26-19 Bucks on top. After the first quarter, still early on here. Bucks dominated early on. Brooklyn putting up some runs late to make it 7 points. It's going to be a good one here. The Nets are slowly coming back into this game, getting their shooting all right. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. If you haven't, hit the like, and I'd appreciate your subscription to the channel. Appreciate if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. I got you covered for all your NBA content, predictions, and live reaction, and live commentary and analysis. I'd appreciate that. As I'd expect the Nets to come back in this game. I mean, they're only down 7. Their shooting finally was hitting. Hey man, stop asking. I already told you. I cannot show the game. It's for copyright purposes. I cannot show ESPN for free. It's not like a free channel, ESPN. But I'll be giving you score updates and you can listen to my play-by-play. I'd appreciate that. If you want to see the game, you can watch it on your own TV and follow along. I mean, if you see how others are doing their live streams, I mean, they're not showing the TV either, so it's just not something we can do, unfortunately. As we are back and take a look at Giannis here, he's being quickly doubled. But that Euro is pretty hard to guard, isn't it? As they're trying to build that wall there, you take a look at 4 guys trying to stop Giannis from driving, as he's able to draw the foul occasionally, but, I mean, struggling at the line as well. What do you guys think of this game so far? I mean, I think the Nets will definitely tie this game and take control soon enough in the second quarter. What are your guys' thoughts on it? Think the Nets can win tonight? I think they can. James Harden, much more healthier this time around, although he's not 100%. But we'll see. The Bucks at home have been pretty good. They won both their games at home, games 3 and 4, when they were over here. So, but I think the Nets, they want to just finish it off now. If Durant's going to play the whole game, I think they're willing to put Durant in for the whole game. I think Harden would be able to play the whole game as well. We'll see. As Steve Nash is being interviewed. Yeah, and he said they were stagnant to start, which makes sense. I mean, they were down by 15, and then they kept turning it over. We saw James Harden at 3 turnovers. As points in the paint have been dominated by the Bucks, as you expect, to be honest, 18-8 in favor of the Bucks. As we are starting the second quarter here, Nets with possession. James Harden in control. Finds Durant being guarded by PJ Tucker. 6'5" on almost 7 foot as that matchup. Shot clock is down to 3. Durant putting some handles on and driving floater. Too strong. Middleton grabs a rebound. Middleton hasn't scored any point tonight so far, as he finds Bryn Forbes, who's checked into the game. The sharpshooter for the Bucks has been shooting really great from 3. As Middleton jab steps, guarded by Claxton, who's checked in, and that's the first points for Chris Middleton. Nicholas Claxton is the center for the Nets. He's checked in for Blake Griffin, as we have Joe Harris, KD, Harden, and Shamet in the backcourt. As Harden finds Joe Harris, that's a quick jumper right at the free throw line, and he goes it down. Joe Harris scores easily on that short jumper. As here's Middleton. Middleton going to try a 3. He's fouled. You bet. Count it and 1. Chris Middleton looking for that 4-point play, and you book it. Chris Middleton with a 3 and 1. That's a great shot. And there was no guarding the landing space there. As Joe Harris didn't guard the landing space, he's colliding with him. And Middleton falls to the ground, but the 3 goes down anyway. Chris Middleton with 7 points. Middleton shooting 91% from the free throw line in these playoffs makes that one Second to 4-point play. Lead back up to 11 here. 10:41 left in second. As here's Shamet up the court. Being guarded by Forbes, Bryn Forbes. Remember, he played for San Antonio. Really great shooter, especially in the playoffs against Miami. Was he this year? As Holiday's guarding Durant. They're playing some good defense on Durant so far. As Durant can find him a tough mid-range, can't get that one. They're playing some tight defense here. As here's Middleton being guarded by Durant. Finds Antetokounmpo on the run. And there's another foul. Looks to be Claxton on the foul. Giannis is fouled again. Nicholas Claxton has been pretty good for the Brooklyn Nets, emerged mid-season. He's been a really good player for them as that center. Really solid in the pick and roll and defensively. As Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Being guarded by Shamet. And here is Holiday. Attacks, finds Antetokounmpo and throws it down one-handed. Giannis with a slam. And it's a 13-point lead now. As that's a quick turnover by the Nets. Another quick turnover. As Bryn Forbes open top of the key. Three, way off. The Bucks couldn't take advantage of that sloppy turnover as Harden nearly turns it over again. Pulls up for three. You count it! James Harden! What a tough shot. He makes it top of the key over Giannis. Could have been called a foul there as Harden tumbled to the ground. No foul, interesting right there. They called it for Middleton, not for Harden. Harden shooting 2 out of 2 from 3 today. Looks like he's found a stroke again. Here's Holiday, step back mid-range at the free throw line. And that is good. Sorry about that. As we got a foul there on Giannis. 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. That is Giannis's first foul. As Harden draws the foul on him right there. I mean, Antetokounmpo's been drawing fouls on 2 on Harden. 2 fouls on Harden already. That's first for Antetokounmpo. And here's Harden being guarded by Middleton, finds Durant. Durant finding room, Bruce Brown, and that's short. Bruce Brown was in the starting lineup, but Jeff Green has been substituted in for this game as he shot incredible. As Holiday drives, Holiday unable to finish. Bruce Brown there, the forward/guard, making an impact all around with a 3-ball and defensively. And here's Harden, step back 3, that time it's short. Rebound back to Harden. Harden with his floater, and that rattles in. James Harden heating up. And Harden is putting some points on the board tonight. 8 points for him already. Already more than he had in Game 5. 3 more points than he had in Game 5 already. As it's a 10-point game, 36-26 Milwaukee. Roughly 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter in Fiserv Forum. Holiday driving. And that nearly turns it over, and still Milwaukee ball. There's Mike Budenholzer. Like I said, his job, he's on the hot seat right now. If he gets fired, he might get fired if they lose this game. That's just the truth. Harden, 8 points in 14 minutes, 3 out of 4 from the field. Pretty solid. Finding his shooting form again. It's good to see. As Forbes step back mid-range J, and that is smooth. Bryn Forbes. That he's a scorer, and you got to give him the ball when he's hot. He was exceptional against Miami. As Harden seems to be running this offense, finds Shamet. Shamet, quick pull trigger. That's short, but he's fouled. Shamet is going to head to the line for 3 free throws. Landry Shamet was with the Clippers last year, and he got signed by the Brooklyn Nets, the 3-point shooter. It's been pretty good for Shamet. Andrew Shamet from Wichita State in his 3rd year. 6'4", 24-year-old. Has been shooting 85% from the free throw line. Knocks that first one down. Averaging about only 5 points per game in this postseason. Shooting around 40% from 3. Makes that second one to go. As tomorrow on Friday, we got two great games on ESPN. Got the 76ers and Hawks, Game 6. Atlanta leads 3-2 at 6:30 Central Time. And then right after that, Jazz Clippers, Game 6. Clippers lead 3-2 in the series. They won without Kawhi Leonard last night, an impressive win. Paul George put up 37, and playoff P is back and ready to rock. As Shamet, unable to hit that last free throw, makes it a 10-point game, 38-28. As here's Drew Holiday being guarded by Shamet. Holiday spinning, Holiday off floater, puts it off glass. Drew Holiday. And that's his 11th point of the game, Drew Holiday. Antetokounmpo with 13 as well. As Harden showing some burst, it finds Bruce Brown open for three. Drills a trigger. That's a rainbow shot down the rope. Bruce Brown nails that three-pointer. There we go. As there's an open paint, and that's an open shot. Brook Lopez, easy. Nice feed from Middleton. Harden draws the foul again. James Harden back to his old ways, finding offensive scoring ability. Draws the foul there on Drew Holiday. And James Harden definitely looking much more like himself right now. That's a first on Holiday. As you got a timeout, got commercial break right now. It's 42-31 Bucks. Bucks have actually increased their lead. It was 7 at the end of 1, and now it's 11. Nets haven't really gotten much consistency on the offensive end and haven't been playing too great defensively, allowing some open paint areas. Nets allowed some easy buckets for this Bucks team. And the Nets are just not shooting too great offensively. James Harden a little heating up, but Kevin Durant has had 10 points, but hasn't gone to the free throw line yet. The Nets have only attempted 3 free throws in this game so far. Durant's shooting just under 50% from the field so far. Spend the rebounds. Take a look at the difference in rebounds, +5 for the Bucks. 3-1 in offensive rebounds. And it's really the turnovers. The Nets have had 5 turnovers already. I've already answered that question. I can't show the game. It's on ESPN. There are copyright issues involved, and all the other streamers. Take a look at the other streamers, and none of them show the game as well. So, fortunately, I cannot do that. I'd love to, but I can't. But you can follow along with my play-by-play. That would be great as well if you could follow along. But I got you covered for this game. Don't worry about that. Nets just have not asserted any sort of dominance on the game yet. Have not come close. It's been Bucks all the way since the start of this game so far. And that's how it was in the first half in Game 5 as well. We'll see. Under 7 to go here in this first half. As you see, Durant's been attacking. He's been attacking the paint. Hasn't had a lot of room in the mid-range. They've been doing pretty good on him from there. But when Durant goes all the way, he's generally had some sort of success. But overall, I think the Bucks have done a pretty good job on KD so far in this game. Only 10 points in the game so far for Kevin Durant. With Chris Middleton on Durant, he's been pretty successful, but guys like PJ Tucker, PJ's done pretty good on KD so far in this game as Blake Griffin has come back into the game, as well as Jeff Green. And here's Harden running the offense. Harden, a long-range floater, and that doesn't go in. Here's Middleton. Up ahead, Giannis almost lost it, being guarded by Jeff Green again in the post. Very aggressive, lays it up and in. Giannis shaking his head, ready to go. It's 13 for the Bucks now, the lead. As here's Harris navigating. And it's back to Harden, being guarded by Antetokounmpo. Harden asks for the screen, gets it. Shot clock down to 2. And that's a nice reverse layup there from Blake Griffin. Nice play there. And nice ball play by the James Harden and Blake Griffin. As Middleton spins, that's a tough mid-ranger. That doesn't go. As Harden, once again, is ball handling. Under 6 to go here in the first half. Harden, once again, being guarded by Giannis. Finds an open Blake Griffin. But he doesn't shoot it. And the shot clock is down to 4 once again for James Harden. Harden, last minute floater, and that was smooth. That was right down the hatch for James Harden. Harden now. He has 10. And here's Holiday, a nice step back mid-range. That's way too short. Brooklyn's got to take advantage here. It's now a 9-point lead for the Bucks. They've had some scoring. Harden tries a 3. Oh, yes. James Harden downtown. 13 for James Harden. Now the leading scorer for the Nets. And it's a 6-point game all of a sudden. James Harden putting on a scoring performance here early. Remember, it's like people have forgotten about James Harden. This guy, one of the greatest scorers the NBA has ever seen, if you remember about that. Which has been an injury-plagued year this year for James Harden, very unlike him. Normally one of the most sturdy and durable guys in this league. And he has been shooting pretty good from 3 tonight. Harden has made 3 threes, 3 out of 4 from downtown. It's a good start, and there's a turnover. Here's Blake Griffin up at Blake Griffin. He lays it up, and then it's 4. Here come the Brooklyn Nets, steaming the other way. It's a 9-0 run for the Nets in the last 2 minutes. Just like that. It's a 4-point game, 44-40. 4:30 left in this first half. As here Antetokounmpo dribbling. He's going to drive. Puts up a floater, and Antetokounmpo. That's a nice job there by Giannis. And here is Harden. He's feeling it, actually. Giannis is the leading scorer. Oh, put him on skates there, James Harden. Step back. Nice play there. Harden is fouled there. And Harden is going to head to the free throw line. James Harden really putting the Brooklyn Nets on his back right now. 14th foul against Milwaukee. Harden to the line. Hits that first one, James Harden. Generally a pretty good free throw shooter is James Harden. 6'5" from Arizona State. Shooting in the postseason 92% from the free throw line, James Harden. He already has way more points than he does in Game 5. He scored 8 more points, and he's already shooting so much better. And he misses that second one actually pretty badly. But either way, it's a 5-point game, 46-41. Milwaukee. And here's Holiday being guarded by Griffin. Holiday sidestep 3. That's too short. Not short. That's on the side. Middleton gets it back. He fires and he hits. Chris Middleton from downtown. There he is, Middleton. And here's Durant, who's come back into the game. Durant turns it over there. That's a second turnover for KD. Looks like it's a run here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Brook Lopez tries a three, rims out, and the Nets get a rebound. Up ahead, Jeff Green. 3 to go here in this first half. As Harden tries to squeeze it in between, can't get that one to go. And there is a foul. It's a foul on Brook Lopez. That's the first on Lopez. As the Brooklyn Nets are in the bonus. They are in the bonus now. As this crowd is really mad at the refs for that call, not pleased. There, Durant tries a three! He hits! KD downtown. And it's 49-44. KD hits his first three of the game. As there's Middleton who drives, but cannot get the and one. He'll head to the line. And Griffin is called for the shooting foul there. That's Blake Griffin's first foul. As it's Durant time here, he hits a three. That's got to feel good for him. And we've got the 3-ball contest as of here late. 5-point lead for the Bucks. 49-44. Well, the Nets are pulling back slowly. It's now a 5-point game. The Nets have pulled back slowly. It's now a 5-point game. I think James Harden is really showing up today. I think this is James Harden putting in a good performance. He struggled early on with 3 turnovers, but now has 14 points and is the leading scorer for the Nets so far. And he's shooting 5 out of 7 from the field as well. And 2:53 left in this first half. And just like I said, the Nets are pulling back. And they're pulling back slowly, but they're coming. And they're slowly making their shots. All of a sudden, Durant makes his first 3. I think the Nets are going to get a little bit closer in this by halftime. I think it's going to be maybe a 1-possession game by the half. We'll see how it works. As Steve Nash is wired. And we are back. As James Harden is talking to the referees. In the second quarter, he's had 11 points. 4 out of 6 and 3 assists for James Harden in the second quarter. And for the Bucks, it's been Chris Middleton. He's heating up in this second quarter. Chris Middleton has 11 points. As Middleton heads to the line, both teams are in the bonus. Middleton was fouled by Griffin, if you remember, before the break. And he makes the first one. Middleton, 91%. As it's back up to 7, 51-44. As here's KD in the post, there's PJ Tucker being guarded by him. And that's a shot clock down to 4. Durant pulls up that one go. And look at Griffin. How about that? Tipping that in. Nice play there. Puts it back with one hand. Great job, Blake Griffin. As here's Antetokounmpo. He's going to take a jump shot, and he hits it. How about that now? Giannis hits a jump shot. That was nice right there. That was swish. And it's 53-46. As Harden goes into Durant, and there's a foul. Go back to Durant, missing that, and Griffin tips it in with one hand. Off glass. Goes up and gets that. Over Giannis and Middleton. Griffin has 9 points in this game so far. It looks to be got a timeout on the court, I guess. Oh, we actually are reviewing it here. Zach Zarba, the referee for tonight's game, is reviewing to meet the criteria for a flagrant foul. They're reviewing to see whether PJ Tucker committed flagrant or not, or whether it's a common foul. Take a look at the replay here. Look at PJ Tucker going straight into Blake Griffin. I don't know. It has to be a hostile act, as PJ Tucker is kind of like ramming his shoulder straight into Griffin. I think Tucker's like literally running through Griffin. I don't know. I mean, he literally like jammed his shoulder straight in. Now, I don't know. I don't know how they're going to call that. I mean, if he's trying to go around, you go around. You don't hit him, right? I mean, I don't understand why he's like ramming his shoulder straight in. I mean, they could talk about that. A little small windup right there. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look like he was trying to go around. Let's see what they call. I mean, maybe they're saying he's just trying to go around. He accidentally hit. Let's see what the ruling is. As Zach Zarba, from Brooklyn, rules it, there's no unnecessary contact there, as he was just trying to common foul and common contact there from PJ Tucker. As Griffin is going to head to the line anyway. He's going to try 2 free throws here as both teams are in the bonus. Griffin hits that first one. Blake shooting only 70% from that free throw line right now. And he makes both of them. Nice job by Blake Griffin. Now Griffin has 10 points in the game already. And Zach Zarba really is one of the top officials in this league, so he got the call correct. That's a nice play by Holiday. Just step back. That doesn't go in. And looks like Durant stepped out of bounds while trying to get that. PJ Tucker fired up. That's who he is, PJ. Take a look at outside in front of Reserve Forum. It's packed. Watch party there. Minute 50 left in this first half. Brooklyn down by 5 as Middleton has the ball being guarded and pulls up. Giannis abs it easily, and here's Holiday for 3. That's short. And here's the chance for Brooklyn to come up close, to get the closest they've been this whole game. As they find an open Joe Harris. Joe Harris can't get that one. Blake Griffin unable to get the offensive rebound. And here's Holiday running the floor. Finds Middleton open for 3, and he nails it. Look at Chris Middleton. That's a nice shot there. Middleton shooting really good from downtown. Shoots around 40%. And here's Durant, tries his own 3, way too strong. To go to the postseason, Middleton shooting 36% from 3. And the lead is back up to 8 as Giannis fakes a jump shot. Middleton, same spot, same result. Chris Middleton again. It's a replica of the same shot, and it's an 11-point lead for the Bucks. They've increased it right before the second half. Middleton heating up with 19. And he now is the leading scorer. As Antetokounmpo also has 19. Maybe a nice pass there, the same spot and same hit for Chris Middleton. Giannis doing a good job faking a shot and then making that, and then giving the better shooter an opportunity to hit the shot. As it's an 11-point lead for the Bucks, 59-48, 37 seconds left in this first half. As KD gonna head to the line. 2 free throws here for Kevin Durant. Shooting under 50% to start this game so far. And Durant misses that free throw. Durant, surprisingly, has been missing a couple of free throws here in this series. He's minus 15 and plus minus, Kevin Durant. In the postseason, he's shooting 89% from the free throw line. He's missed a couple. Only shooting 85% versus the Bucks. As it's getting loud there. And Durant misses both of them. He misses both, but there's Bruce Brown. And he is stripped of the ball by Middleton. Guess who? And here's Middleton going to try it. Same spot again. This time he falls down. PJ Tucker can't get the board. And up ahead to Jeff Green. Approximately 1 second difference between shot and game clock here. As it's probably going to be the last possession of this first half. As Durant is in control. Guarded by PJ Tucker. PJ's done a good job. Durant pulls back, crosses over. Puts some moves. Shot clock down to 2. Durant a 3. That's short. Jeff Green can't get it. And that will be the half. Great basketball half for the Milwaukee Bucks. As they are up by 11 going into half, 59-48. Well played in that second quarter as they were able to weather the storm of the Brooklyn Nets. As we are here at halftime, and it is the Bucks up by 11 in an elimination win or go home for the Milwaukee Bucks. And they are playing good so far. Up by 11, done a good job on Durant. James Harden has been the leading scorer for this Nets team so far. And the Bucks are on their way to being avoided from elimination. So we got halftime here. The Bucks are up by 11, 59-48. I think the Nets have not played too great offensively, so we'll see if they can really pull this back in the second half. But either way, I'm going to stop it here. I'm going to resume after halftime is over. I've got to have dinner, and see you in a little bit. I'm going to restart the stream so you guys can get notifications. See you in a bit.